If you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, this is the video for you. In this video, I will be sharing how I was able to reset my finances in just 90 days. And you can do the same. If your finances feel out of control right now, like you're living paycheck to paycheck, drowning in debt, or just unsure where your money is going, this video is your reset button. In the next 90 days, you can completely transform your financial situation, not just improve it, but reset it. I'm going to walk you through a clear and practical plan that covers budgeting the right way, choosing the right banking accounts, managing and leveraging your credit cards, monitoring your FICO score, and using velocity banking to aggressively pay off any debt that you have. Let's get into it. So before we touch on your money, we need to fix our mindset. This is not about restriction, it's about control. For the next 90 days, you are disciplined, not deprived. You are intentional, not emotional. Every dollar has a job. You're not trying to be perfect. You are trying to be consistent. So let's build your zero-based budget. Get clear on your numbers. A zero-based budget means your income minus expenses is equal to zero, not negative. Every dollar you earn gets assigned somewhere. We're talking about your bills, savings, debt, and investing. Listing your fixed expenses like your rent, car note, and insurance. Then we move on to your variable expenses like your groceries, gas, eating out. And of course, we are going to cut unnecessary spending for this time period. Let's be real. This is where most of us avoid reality. So a quick tip for budgeting that I like to use is the 50-30-20 method. For example, I like to assign 50% to my needs, 20 to 30% to my wants, and 20 to 30% to my debt or my savings, depending on what's going on. But in this 90-day sprint, you are going to definitely be pushing more into debt repayment if that's the situation that you are in. So, coming from yours truly, a former banker, your bank setup matters more than you think. You should not be using one account for everything. You need at least 3 bank accounts. First, we need your checking account where your income lands, where most of your spending comes from. Second, your bills account, where we're going to keep your fixed expenses. You can add or you can replace your third bank account with a high yield savings account. I personally like to keep a high yield savings account, transfer from the checking immediately so that I can get that interest on the maximum amount for the month. That's a little hack for you guys. Okay, so let's go over briefly what to look for in a bank account. You want to ensure that your bank account has no monthly fees. Yes, please pay attention to that. Also, early direct deposits. You also need a strong mobile app, preferably one that gives you access to track your FICO score or your credit score. Even though there are things that I don't like about Capital One, I have to give it to them. I like the credit, I think it's called Credit Wise, where they help you to track your credit score. Okay, so next up, I want to talk about managing your credit cards the right way. Let's be clear. Credit cards are not the problem. Mismanaging your credit card is. Here's how to use them strategically. So, number 1, never carry unnecessary balances. If you can't pay it off, don't swipe it. However, in a realistic world, if you do swipe and you're unable to repay before the due date, please make sure that the utilization is still under at least 30%. If your limit is 1,000, don't go over 300. So you're going to use cards for controlled expenses only. We're talking about your gas, subscriptions, and your groceries. This helps you to have maximum control of what actually goes on your credit card. So once we understand exactly how we're spending, next we need to understand how we are paying, how we are repaying these credit cards. It is very important that we pay before the due date. Even better, pay weekly if you can. And pro tip for you guys, if your due date does not align with your pay date, you can actually call the credit card company and have them change your due date. Or you can do it on the app. Think how you're repaying your credit cards helps you to build that discipline and boost your credit score way faster. So next up, we're going to monitor our credit score like a CEO, like a boss. Is if you are serious about your finances, you need to track your monthly. You need to track your FICO score on a monthly basis. Your payment history, your credit utilization, the length of credit history, the credit mix, and your inquiries. So on a weekly basis, you're going to track your balances, track your utilization, and make early payments. On a monthly basis, you're going to review your full credit report and dispute any errors that you see. Your goal in 90 days, in a nutshell, is to lower your utilization, increase on time payments, and avoid new inquiries. So, this is how I was able to reset my finances. If you follow this plan for 90 days, your finances will look completely different. I can assure you that. You'll have more control, less debt, a stronger credit profile. Most importantly, you'll have the confidence to back it. If this helped you, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you're serious about leveling up financially, I'll be dropping more videos to help you build wealth the smart way. See you in the next one.